Hey, can we talk about it? It's not something that I think anybody is ever going to tell you, but I think it's important that you know. You have Zoom face. What is Zoom face? Something like this. I don't know how many people I see on Zoom a week, but especially when there's more than one person on a Zoom call, how distracting it can be to have somebody who's not engaged, not truly listening. And the only way that the person who's talking or the other members that are on the Zoom call will know is how that person holds their face. Some people look stone cold dead. Some people look like they really have no interest. And yet, when they don't realize this unconscious place of their face on the Zoom can really say a lot without saying anything. The disinterest, the disgust. All of that comes back to undermine your credibility. I do a lot of podcast interviews, and I've been very cognizant of my resting, my wife calls it the resting bee face. There's a bad word for it, but we'll call it resting bad face. You know, my disinterest comes across. And I think that only means that happens with her. But at the end of the day, I've worked really, really hard to make sure that my podcast guests on the other end know that I'm engaged. I'm expressive. I light up my eyes. I light up my face. I have that smile. I shake my head in agreement or that acknowledgement. And you can tell when you don't do it, things are flat. But when you do it, everything really starts to spark up great conversation. Your creativity goes off where you'll hear something and you want to dive in and say something more or ask more about that. Or it just makes a better interaction. So I highly recommend, if you tend to be on group Zoom calls or any video conferencing platform, I know there's dozens, that you pay attention to your resting bad face and get it ready and primed and ready to go and 100% committed to that call. Even if it drags on for way longer than you should be the most energetic, most enthusiastic, most expressive person on that call, because it'll do two things. One, it'll show everybody you're engaged, and two, it will help you stay engaged. Because as the other person is talking and you're like, am I still on camera? Yes, I'm on camera. Everybody's looking at me even though I'm not talking. They want to know that Steve is listening. I'm listening. I'm seeing you. I'm hearing you. Everything is rolling. I'm taking notes. I'm giving thumbs up. I'm doing what is necessary to make myself a part of this long ass Zoom call. But nobody will accuse me of having a resting bad face. Or the other word. Just food for thought. Better connecting extends online in a 2D world too. Go out there, make a difference in the world, make a difference in someone's life, and you will make a difference in your own life. And as always, ripple on. Steve, do you have a resting bee face? I don't know. Do I?